Hi everyone, welcome to the 12 Crafts of Christmas. This is Tammy and I am having so much fun making some crafts that I'm going to give as gifts. Now I got this at the Dollar Tree. This is a total Dollar Tree craft and it's, I think, kind of cool. So I know that came off nicely. I had to hold my breath a little bit because they don't usually do that. Woo, okay. So I have these glass gems. And they have them in different colors, actually. You can get whatever colors you want. I'll let them spill out a little. And then I have this glass jar. Now I am going to make whatever you want to call this. It could be a pen holder. It could be a craft supply holder. It could be a candle holder. It could be a little vase. I did another craft similar to this. If you haven't seen that, it's part of this 12 Crafts of Christmas. And again, the possibilities are pretty endless. For this one, you do need some strong glue. This is the E6000 glue. This is extremely strong and extremely stinky, so I would definitely have a window open if you're using it. And we're just going to glue these onto the outside. Now again, they have different colors of these, so if you wanted to do a blue one, or I think they had purple at my store, you could do whatever color you wanted. I just thought that the clear was pretty. Now this glue comes in clear or in white, and obviously I have the white one, but it will dry clear. And you just need a little bit and just stick it on. And they have round containers and square containers. I used the round container for my other craft, and either, I mean, it doesn't matter, whatever floats your boat. And again, this craft is so easy. I think that some of the hard part of crafting is just figuring out what you want to do. Sometimes that's the hardest part. And I'm going to do, I don't know, maybe 3 layers. We'll see. I'm going to take this one and just go right in the middle of those two. And it is stinky. This one wants to fall down. This doesn't take long to dry, but you want all of them to touch. And you want to make sure that you don't get it past the rim on the bottom so that it'll sit nicely, like, you know, like it's supposed to. And this may be one of the crafts that we have to like come back to. Like let it dry and then come back to it. We shall see. I think 3 will be high enough for what I'd like to do. I'm just kind of making sure that they're still touching. And I'm going to hold it here for a little bit and let it dry. Okay, so one side is done almost. I guess it will be done when I put these there. We'll let that dry. Ooh, and it's sliding down. Get back up there. Gravity man. Okay, so it's just gonna take some patience and some time just to let it dry. While this is drying, I'm going to hold it, or just kind of make sure that it's in the right spot. I don't have to hold it, but I just don't want it to move around much. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next 10 minutes or so. So I will turn you off and then let you see the next step. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes and I think that this is dry. Actually, I think it's pretty dry. Oh, it moves a little bit, but not very much. So I'm just going to turn it over and we're going to do the same thing to the second side. I think I woke up my kitty cat. I saw a fuzz. He's like, Mom. He wasn't expecting me to talk, I don't think. Ooh. I may have to do the edges last. I'm not sure if that will stay on there or not yet. So this is really fun to do, honestly. It's kind of relaxing. Alrighty, and I think I'll do the same thing. I'll let all this dry as I kind of make sure that they're all touching. Now I would like this one to touch that one, but because it's on an angle, I'm not going to worry too very much if it's not. So this is what I'll be doing for the next 10 minutes to let this dry, and then we'll move on to the next side. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing to this third side. So sides 1 and 2 are finished. It sits nicely. I'm just going to turn it this way, and we're going to do the same thing over here, and then I'll do the same thing over here. So I will keep the camera on while I'm doing this side, and then I think for my last side I'll just do that, and then I'll come back to you guys when that last side is dry. And I'll show you what we can do then if we need to fill in any of the corner sides. Ooh, I closed my window because it's cold, but I'm going to open it again a little bit because it does need to be vented. It stinks. This one's falling off. Stay on there. Don't do it. And don't worry if some of the, because this one's a bigger glass gem, don't worry if some of them are bigger. Oh, goodness. And this one's smaller. That one actually might fit right there real nicely. Because it was small. Okay, so there's that. And I'm gonna again let this dry, and then I will do this. I'll do the last side and then I'll be back. Alrighty, so we've done all 4 sides, and actually I was able to fill in as I went, so it really, you know, I don't have to do anything special to the edges. I think that that's pretty good. Now it's going to take a while to dry completely. I would let it dry again for 6 or 8 hours before you use it, or overnight. Probably 24 hours is best, but this could be a candle holder and it would shine really pretty through there, which is what I think I'm going to use it for. And yeah, I think it's just very cute. So this is our craft. Ooh, this one's fallen off. Yikes. It's not quite dry yet, obviously, so I don't want to mess with it too much, but yeah, it's beautiful. And again, it could be whatever you'd like it to be. You could put pens or pencils, or you could fill it with the remaining of these and then use that as like your base to hold your brushes or whatever, because there's probably, I don't know, there's probably not enough to do a whole nother one of these, but there's enough to do something with. I would take them out of here, of course, and then just put them in the bottom and use them however you'd like. So that is it. Super easy, super fun, and it gives it a really neat look. And my grandma used to have something like this, and it just always reminds me of her when I see things like this. So it's kind of cool. And yeah, there we go. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Happy crafting!